Welcome to Nadia's Meals in Minutes. And you cheeky little lot, I noticed that you like it when I do naughty sweet things, don't you?
I love it when you do naughty sweet
You
things.
like naughty sweet.
And
Mark
I like your
says,
food.
For anyone watching in the UK, Mark says I look like Felicity Kendall in these.
Yeah.
And I said, this is from a sitcom from years ago if you're watching from another country, for about 2 decades she was the top crush in the country.
The good life.
But she just wore things like this with big glasses.
Yeah,
so why?
Because the clothes would easily fall off.
Okay, so Meals in Minutes is just for those that are knackered and can't be bothered. So whether that's getting the meal on the table for the family or because you need something sweet and naughty, fast. So I'm going to make fried battered bananas with a chocolate sauce, but you can of course use maple syrup instead if you like maple syrup. So you can use milk chocolate or dark chocolate. So if you're vegan, this dish you would miss out the egg and you would definitely use dark chocolate. So over here I have a pan of hot water just under there, a bain-marie, and into that I'm going to put my chocolate into my little bain-marie, my bath. And the reason we melt chocolate like this is because if any liquid gets into chocolate, it seizes it and you have to throw away the chocolate and start all over again. You can, of course, if this is true Meals in Minutes and you're in a hurry and you can't be asked, just put this in the microwave for a few blasts. Just what I do when I'm melting in the microwave, I'll blast it for 30 seconds, have a look, blast, because you don't want to burn it. So in goes our chocolate. Oh, have we started the clock?
Yeah.
So everything we make in Meals in Minutes just takes minutes, never hours, just minutes. I'm considering, you know, it's late night munchy time. Or, you know what? You could have this for breakfast. Oh, I bet the Americans would like that. Wouldn't you?
Outrageous suggestion.
You Americans, you know how to have a naughty breakfast. God, when we're in America, I always put on so much weight because the breakfasts just kill me. So I've got some oil here, just a couple of inches heating. You don't have to do it deep fried. Another little tip when you're melting chocolate, it's a good idea, even when you're stirring, to use a metal spoon.
I know why.
Go on, you tell them what.
Because wood can keep water in it.
Yeah.
Liquid, and that will make it seize, and it will be
seize.
shocked, and everything will go wrong.
And it go.
Hey? That's chocolate seized.
So that's nearly there. So I'm just going to turn the heat off because it will just melt on its own now. See how easy it was to do chocolate sauce? Done in minutes. So let's make our batter for our bananas. So we need 1 egg white. No, don't you come out.
That's 1 big yolk.
1 big egg white.
Yolk.
No, I need 1 big egg white, not the yolk.
Yeah, but the yolk was huge. That was a big yolk.
It's a big yolk. So just whisk that a little.
Don't whistle.
Mark talked about whistling this morning and I hate whistling and now I can't stop whistling. So to that I am adding 70 grams of flour. If you're in America, what is that?
6,500 cups.
I don't know. Okay, I'm adding half a cup or 125 mils of ice cold water. A whisk.
Meanwhile over here.
Meanwhile over there, what's happening?
Meanwhile over there, chocolate has melted. Oil is bubbling. Well, not bubbling, but it's hot.
Okay, so to that I'm adding 30 grams of cornstarch, corn flour.
Is that the same thing?
Yeah, people say it different ways. Now we've nearly got our batter. Half a teaspoon of baking powder, you know, the one thing that rises. I'm trying to think what they call it in America. What do you call it in America, Americans? Do you call it baking powder? teaspoon of vanilla. You don't have to put vanilla if you don't like vanilla. Say, I don't want vanilla. And whisk. Okay, so we have our batter. So for that amount of batter, you would probably use about 4 bananas. Probably do about 4 bananas. So cut your bananas. So I would say, yeah, a banana pod per person. Per person. You don't want to go crazy. It's nice, it's rich, it's sweet. You don't need more than a banana each, unless you're a piggy wicky.
Do you know I've got a montage in my room of you peeling bananas?
Oh, Mark. I'm afraid Mark comes with the camera. We're a bit lumbered with him. We're a wee bit lumbered, so we are. That's Scottish.
I thought it was Welsh.
So, I'm just going to put my batter, put my bananas in my batter, like so.
I love the smell of bananas, they're so...
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm not mad on bananas, but battered bananas.
Is this going to be like that dessert they do in Waggers?
I suppose so, yeah. They're fritters, aren't they?
They're, yeah.
Yeah. So, thick. Except it's not as thick, it's a bit lighter, you know, it's not a thick batter.
Going straight in.
Just pop them in.
Wow.
You could do it in even shallower oil if you wanted. Whoop. I didn't want it to stick together, never mind. I was trying to do it too quickly there, you see. So you see how that oil is just, I should have given you the little tip actually, I knew it was ready. But if you want to check that the oil is ready, just drop a little bit of the batter in and you will see it sizzle all the way around, and you want it to sizzle all the way around quickly. If it doesn't, just heat it for a bit longer, because if it's not hot enough, what happens, Mark?
It won't cook. It just becomes soaked with oil.
Soaked in oil, yeah. We don't want that. We want it light. See, they're gorgeously light. Slightly caramelised. Oh, look at that. See, the one in Wagamama's has a very thick batter. You see, this has just got a light coating of batter. You could even, if you wanted... Well, actually, no, I'm not going to say that. Oh, look, they look quite nice, actually, doesn't it? It's a bit... The vanilla gives a slightly donutty flavour, which is nice. And because these are nice and ripe, these bananas, just going brown, you could use very brown if you wanted. They'll be really sweet. So it's not an overly sweet dessert, because if we've got the dark chocolate, and if you don't choose to put the sugar or the maple on, we're just doing a bit of frying. Frying's okay sometimes, huh? Okay, so I'm just going to let them brown up a bit more. Let's have a look at our chocolate sauce is ready. Yummy. Of course, you could also put ice cream or double cream or yogurt if you so fancied. I bet you're salivating.
No, it's good. Yeah, I really am.
So good, because you've got the vanilla, the banana, and they're almost ready. I just want them to be a little bit browner. Let me cut this one up. So yeah, don't be like me. Don't try and rush and put them all. Well, actually, some people like that look, but I quite like them being separate. Have a piece of kitchen paper standing by to put them on. I'm just going to turn that heat up a little bit, just a little bit, to finish browning them off. So remember, you just take, let me just show you that tip while they're cooking actually. To know that your oil is ready, you take a little bit of batter or a little bit of bread, you drop it in. Now, see that? See the way it's bubbling all the way around? That's what we want. You don't want it bubbling like crazy, because you don't want it to burn. You want them nice and golden like they're going now. So that banana is all nice and squidgy in the middle with a nice golden batter. Nearly there.
Look at the flowers, guys.
And they're really nice and crisp too, which is nice. Okay, so let's get a little icing sugar ready. I just use a little tea strainer like that. Take that over. We've got our, whoops. I wish it had a slotted spoon. Our slotted spoon went out to the barbecue and then we never saw it again. If anyone wants to send me a slotted spoon. Because I never remembered to buy another one until I need a bloody slotted spoon. I'm like, oh my God, slotted spoon. Okay, we're ready. Those last two. Always onto a piece of kitchen paper first, or into a sieve if you haven't got some kitchen paper, into a colander, just to get those like, oh wow. The smell in here, guys, it's the vanilla extract with it, just gives that donut flavour, that donut smell. So they're donut-like fried bananas. Wow. How good do they look, Mark?
Great. They look a bit like the things that they make in First Cow.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Tell them what First Cow is.
First Cow is a movie. It's very long and involved to explain.
But it's a movie.
Trust me, it's a film. Very good.
It's a film about a man and a cow. And Mark is going to review it and it'll be on the channel. So guys, hit the subscribe button. Have a look around the channel because we have so much going on here. If this is your first time to us, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. So.
Oh, it's a bit sunny.
Oh, sorry.
I have to do it over here, babe.
Let's go around. It's a bit difficult to get the camera. And because we don't edit anything, so that you know 100% it's in the time that took. Time that we say. Oh my God. Do we need more or is that getting gross?
Yeah, more. All of them.
All of them?
Yeah. It's for the gram.
Oh, I've got a bit for the gram. But the gram might accuse me of being decadent. Oh, God forbid. Sake. God forbid. Oh.
Sounds great.
Do you hear the crunch?
The sound test was brilliant.
That's the cornstarch in the cold water.
Oh, wow.
Into the hot fat, gets that really nice crisp. So, you can serve them just like that. I'm going to show you the 3 ways. Or with some maple syrup. Yummy. Ooh. I'm thinking American breakfast now with some fried bacon on top. I know you! Or, see the way I'm layering it on the one dish? Or with your chocolate sauce.
Oh. Oh my lordy lord. And I ain't allowed a piece of that.
So please tell me, what would you choose? Just a light sprinkling of sugar, maybe you could add a little cinnamon, some maple syrup, some chocolate, or maybe some honey. Leave your comment below. I'm fascinated. There you go. Oh, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.